It is super hot in here. I'm inside the van with the fan running. And I thought for tonight's meal, I would cook outside and make a delicious coconut chickpea curry from what I have left in my van stores. So stay tuned. First ingredient I'm going to make tonight is a half cup of short grain brown rice with a cup of water. I'm going to put that on my Coleman stove in a minute and get this ready to go. A couple of things I worry about when I cook on my Coleman camp stove is it level? Do I have room to put my propane on the side of my stove? Because you know that has to be level too. That has to be right next to it. So it's always a concern when I'm cooking, and I try and be very careful because it terrifies the heck out of me to cook on the camp stove. The thing that is really tough when cooking with propane is knowing what my simmer point is when I am trying to simmer rice. So we'll see. Every time it comes out a little different. We'll see how it comes out today. Hopefully it's okay. Here are some of the ingredients I'm going to use. Coconut milk, fire roasted diced tomatoes, garbanzo beans, garlic powder, ground cumin, ground ginger, chili powder, and better than bouillon veggie broth. Oh, and about a quarter cup of diced celery, which I'm just going to use one stalk. Okay, I got my celery chopped up and ready to go. And over here, I have all my spices. Sorry, it's not very pretty. I'm not a professional chef, but it's a half teaspoon of all of these ingredients. So easy. Got a whole can of fire roasted diced tomatoes that I've opened, and I'm ready to go with that. And I opened up a whole can of chickpeas, drained and rinsed those, and that is ready to go in the pot when we get a little bit closer to cooking time. Since I'm only using a half cup of coconut milk, I have a lot of it left over, and I am lucky enough to have a freezer. So I'm going to put the rest in my ice cube tray and freeze them so I can make coconut milk dishes as I need. This is real van life, and I'm going to share my mistakes. Watch. I burnt the rice. I think I can salvage some of it. I'm going to add my spices to the pot. I don't need any oil in there. And I'm just going to stir them around for probably, oops, sorry about that, probably a good 30 seconds or so, and then I'm going to add my celery. So it's just getting those spices cooked up and let the seasoning bloom. Now I've got my celery added. I'm just going to stir that around probably just for a minute. Added my better than bouillon right on top of my fire roasted diced tomatoes so I can have it measured out and ready to go. And I'm going to add that to the pot. And here we go. I don't know if you can see this, but it's just a simmer. I'm keeping a better eye on this than I did the rice. Sorry about that. I've added my full can of chickpeas and a half cup of coconut milk. I'm going to stir that together, and it's going to simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. Time enough to clean up the mess we've made. We're about halfway. Look at that's coming together very nicely. You know I'm going to add some greens to this dish. Just you wait. I added a bunch of frozen chopped spinach, and now it looks even more delicious to me than it did before. You know what? After tasting it, it was good, but I needed to add about a tablespoon of tahini to my dish, and it made it that much better. Try that. So good. Hope you enjoy it as much as I will. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.